Listen to intro
shit. Yo, welcome back to another episode of your boy, motherfucking Cuban.
This your boy, I Am Good, and we back at it again with a new EP.
Yeah, we back at it again. Sorry that I was kind of late on the podcast. I had, I just been a little bit under the weather.
Yeah, man.
So,
it happens.
Agents podcast was pretty good. I liked it. We got into some shit like about kind of religion. So when it comes out, you'll see that shit. It was pretty good. And he said he wants to come back, and so you could be in here too. So I'm not drinking today because I have allergies. So I took my medicine, so I can't drink. But cheers. I know I can't cheers with water.
Drinking, so man. No, you can cheers with that.
That's disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
I hate having allergies, bro. And I never used to have allergies until like, I'm gonna say maybe like 3 years ago.
How long have you had Luna?
Oh shit.
Yeah, Luna probably the problem.
Oh shit.
And these dogs, bro.
Yep, she's leaving. Leaving the fucking cat.
Yep.
Yeah, man, I didn't think. No, actually, you know what? It was right before we got Luna. 2 years before we got Luna, because I remember I woke up and I told my mom, I was like, oh, I'm sick. Like I was like, and my brother has allergies, and I was like, I'm sick, and then he was like, you're sick, and I was like, what do you feel? I was like, oh, just my head hurts right here, like. And then he was like, oh, and then he gave me some pills, and that shit put me to sleep, and I hated it. So I used the little Vicks fucking spray.
That nigga gave you some Benadryl?
That nigga gave me fucking, I don't know what the fuck he gave me.
Benadryl knocked my ass
out.
out.
Oh, you know why I kind of feel like kind of dazed right now too? So yesterday, my coworker made this what is it called? Chili oil.
Mm-hmm.
And he put peanuts.
You put a penis in it.
He put peanuts in it, bro.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't tell me.
Oh, you allergic?
So I took it. I put a little bit on the chip because I'm a bitch with hot sauce. So I put a little bit, boom. And I took it and I was like, oh shit, this is pretty good. So then I go back to it and I was gonna get more. So I look back at it and I'm like, this shit looks like it has peanuts. So I was like, hey bro, this shit has peanuts. He's like, yeah. And I was like, fuck.
Nigga, you trying to kill me?
And I was like, he was like, what? And I was like, oh shit. And he's like, fuck, I'm sorry. And I was like, but he was acting like he didn't give a fuck. So fuck Eddie, bro. So I ran in. I went to go because I don't have the little fucking pen, bro. Because that shit is mad expensive.
Mm-hmm.
It's like $800, bro.
Hell yeah.
So I was like, fuck. So then I went and I got a Benadryl and I popped them. Yeah. I was cool until like probably later that night. I was like, and that's probably why I feel like kind of drowsy right now. And then plus my damn, I probably overdid it, huh?
Probably. You probably get overdose. Nigga overdose, start seizing up and shit.
I didn't start drinking water. That's why I'm like, damn, I sounded real manly right there. But yeah, I've been having a little problems with my allergies. But yeah, and then my brother's like, you might have allergies, and I'm like, well, I don't know. But it was every time the season changed. Yeah. So every time like me and Lydia do like spring cleaning, winter cleaning and shit. So I just started doing my room and I know I start feeling like I can't breathe and then fucking blurs coming down. I'm like fuck. So nothing was helping. Like and I the nasal spray. That shit fucking disgusting.
Why?
It goes down my throat.
Yeah, it goes up the nostrils and then it slowly creeps back down.
I use the Vicks one. So that one just and it knocks me, like it fucking clears it real fast. But then I was telling my boy, I was like, I fucking do that shit all the time. Like when I have allergies, he's like, you only supposed to do like one a day, and I'm like, nah, nigga, I'm countless
with it, bro.
Oh yeah, bro, yeah. I'm fucking doing that shit. I don't give a fuck. I was telling Lydia yesterday, I was like, I can deal with a cough, but I cannot. I hate having a runny nose. Oh, I hate that shit.
Hell yeah.
Like I could deal with, but runny nose, bro.
Yeah, that's just the worst, especially like when you working and you constantly bending over it and grabbing shit and it's just leaking. You like, fuck.
You look like those badass little kids.
Like, hey, what's wrong with you? Man, fuck you. I got a runny nose.
And my boy Miguel was like, because we have gloves at work, right? So I ripped them. They have like little fucking things right here. So I end up ripping them. Cause like I'm a type of motherfucker. Like if I see a little thing, I just start picking at it. So that shit, and he's like, "Man, you were like the little kids that like to break your toys on." I said, "I didn't like to break them, but I just like to like unscrew the screws and just see what the fuck is in there and put it back. But I never put them back together.
They just stay broken.
They just stay broken." I remember my mom bought me a fucking like a little those. I don't know if you remember Radio Shack.
Of course.
And it had those little. It's like this little card like remote control cars, but they were like this big.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a little car on top of it.
Oh yeah, and they would charge it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I had my mom bought me one of those. And I'm like, man, how did this shit work? So I fucking opened the fucking little car and I had it for 2 days. I had it for 2 days, bro. That shit. And then my mom was, what happened to your car? And I was like, oh, like it broke.
I forgot what it was. What was those cars called? Like it was just it came with the remote control, and then you could charge the little remote.
The little car. Right there.
on
I
top.
don't know, but
Those was hard though, man. I think those were like before its time, bro.
yeah. And I got 2 of those for Christmas,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I've been asking for dad, like I want 2 of these, and he's like, oh, where can I find them? Like Radio Shack. So I guess every time he went, he's like Radio Shack. They don't have toys there, and I'm like, bitch, like they
got
do. They got them.
Yeah.
So then like I end up going with him, and then he's like, okay, I'll come back later. I said, nigga, just get them now. Like I know that you don't come and get them, so just get them now. Don't give it to me. And then he probably thought I still know Santa was real and shit.
Don't let ABC what he got under the tree. This nigga gonna be disappointed. Nah, bro. But
How you been, bro? I know you didn't come to that podcast.
Oh man,
couldn't make it.
The reason for my absence, I did check out the CM McDuff show on your the episode that you did. That was dope.
I was just I wasn't like expecting to hop on. You know, I went to go talk about the song that we're gonna have, and he's like, "I'll hop on," and I'm like, "Oh shit, okay." Like,
yeah, the spontaneous.
Yeah, just a little hop on. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, for my absence, man, I've been trying to get some OT because I am moving.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Yeah,
you guys found a spot already? Or?
Yeah, we're back and forth between 2 places because we trying to be out our apartment by the end of this month, but we ain't trying to pay that fucking because if you gotta pay the month of February, and then we have to pay the month of March too, so we have to pay back rent. So we trying to move out at the last day and then pay whatever new apartment we get in March. Rent of like March 1st.
Where you guys trying to go? Like where you guys like locally or you guys
more this way?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we trying to move a little bit more this way. Probably near like Marino Beach. There's a place called LaSalle Place.
Is it
I don't know if you heard of it.
Right across the street from not across the street, but like Seattle Brothers, like down more like, and it's right here.
Yeah. Actually, right? Yeah, there's the Stater Brothers right there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's near the Kaiser Hospital. Yeah, it's right there.
So we wanted to move there.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, me and Lydia were like before my mom like decided to get a house. Me and Lydia was already like planning to move. So we went to those places because Lydia's sister used to live there. So we're like, okay, this is nice. And most of the places that we went to see, they were really small. Yeah. And then this one was more spacious for us. And we're like, all right, cool. Like we could do this, like 2-bedroom, cool. Have your washer machine, you know what I'm saying? So. And I don't know if are they already building the other ones or they're done building? Because I know when I went, they were starting to build.
They're still building. They're still building like down that whole LaSalle Street. They're building more. They're building more apartments.
Yeah, because like they bought off the golf course that was right there.
Oh yeah, they did finish it.
Oh, they did.
All of the apartments right there now are renovated, so everything in there is brand new floors. There's no more carpet, nothing.
Yeah, so I really like that spot. And I think it's like we were about to put the fucking trigger on it, and that's when like I walked in and I was like, "Can I talk to you?" And I was like, "Yeah." Like, well, we got a house. I was like, "Oh shit, okay, well I'm staying." Shit,
where we going?
Shit, where you guys going?
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna stay my ass right here. So yeah, like that's cool. That's cool. Like, what's the other spot that you're looking at?
It's Ridgeview off of Alessandro.
Oh, okay, over there.
Like, yeah, right next to the that CVS.
Yeah, right next to where the library is at. Right?
Yeah, it's right across the street. Yeah,
that library's still right there, right?
Yeah, the library's still right there.
Yeah, so, Charles lives in there.
Yeah, it's out of those two.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I mean, you're gonna be closed. Like either or, you're gonna be closed. By the way, like yeah. How many rooms you about to get over there?
2 bedroom. It's nice, man. We already did the tour. We just got to do the application and shit like that. But she don't want to make no decisions that we'll regret. And then we'll find a place.
Like here,
yeah. That's the thing. So that's the reason for my absence. So we back on track, man. We're gonna get it together the rest of February.
Oh yeah. What happened to your cousin, man?
Oh man,
she been nagging. She been dodging us. And shit.
Yeah, she been busy. She got a job, so she's out in Laguna. So she had to drive. Yeah, about an hour.
That's a mission.
Yeah, she had to drive about an hour. So. It's all about timing with her coming, and she has a lot of new music she wants to debut on the podcast, videos, you know, I told her this is the perfect platform to come.
Hell yeah,
you know,
man.
we represent all IE artists. So, man.
She from IE?
Yeah. Well, she from Long Beach, but you know, she migrates down here.
Anywhere from California.
Real shit.
Even the next like neighbors, like California, anywhere. But yeah, that's cool. Yeah, but I was just talking about you moving too and shit. I was telling they just Marcus is gonna move, but if you need my truck, bro, we can't help.
Oh man, I probably just need your help moving this big shit.
Yeah.
Just like the beds and couches and shit like that. So
hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely let you know, man.
Yeah. So okay. By the way, guys, like I think I explained on the podcast last week. This is gonna be like the where we keep the drinks. I think I'm gonna put it right here. So, but it's gonna get a little custom. So I'm just waiting for, I think it's next week or the week after that when I get paid.
It gets cold? Does it get cold yet?
We're gonna put ice in there.
Oh, okay.
It's just ice. So we just put ice in there.
I thought those things always just stayed fucking.
No. I remember because so what happened is we had an event at work, right? And then the Celsius guys came and Pepsi came and stuff. So then like I was putting some shit away. And then my supervisor calls me and said, "Hey, you want this cooler?" And I remember they had a little cooler that should look sick, like. And I was like, "Oh yeah!" Like I thought he was talking about that. I was like, "Hell yeah, I want that shit!" Like yeah. And I pull up and then my manager does this, and I'm like, "Oh nigga, fuck!" But I was like, "You know what?" And then my boy Miguel was like, "Nah, use it for the podcast. Like put your logo and shit." Woo woo. And I'm like, "Oh okay." So I'm talking to the dude. So hopefully he could come through the podcast too. But we also got stickers now. Yeah, you know, I've been a little going crazy with the podcast. Yeah. I was mad because I did the
oh, that's his fire, bro.
I did the ones with the
I gotta take and put it on my Mac, bro.
Oh yeah. You got to do this one too, bro. This is different.
Oh shit, damn. Yeah, this is our new logo for our t-shirts and all that shit, yo.
I'm mad that it came out like I put the small one, not the big one, but it's cool.
Yeah, this is dope, man.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta take something home, man.
So yeah, I've been doing all that. What else has been you? I am gonna get the couches. I want to say beginning of March.
Beginning of March, all right.
Yeah, so the couches beginning of March should be coming through.
And then these,
that's just
you gonna disassemble them or
nah? Well, yeah, but shit, I might just take them to Liv's mom's house
and just have them there.
Yeah, and just
put them on the patio.
Yeah, put them in the patio.
Yeah, these is because man, you put a lot of work into these.
Yeah, they were telling me like I should just get
the seat covers,
the cushions and shit. But I was telling everybody it's gonna be the same price, a little bit more because I have to buy tools to actually end up doing that shit, you know. And then I realized that I have to buy plywood and that goes in the bottom. And I was like, oh, so it was. I thought it was gonna be easy, like easy, boop boop, like staple and good to go. I mean, I could do it, but it's gonna look kind of ratchet. So I want, you know, me. I like to be professional and shit.
Professional.
So these are probably just. I'm probably just gonna take them to Lydia's mom's house if they want it. If not, then we just call them to the trash.
Nah, man, these are too dope, man. These are iconic. These are iconic chairs right here.
We can sell them.
Yeah, man. If y'all want something, y'all need something for y'all podcast, man. Like hit AB up, man.
So I was gonna say something. V-Dog.
Oh yeah,
we seen this podcast. That was just hilarious.
Yeah, man, that shit was funny.
That shit was funny.
Adrian
was on a go one.
That nigga with eyes was low as fuck.
Hell yeah, and I said, bro, we're not doing that here. But Choche got drunk as fuck in the podcast because he was like,
he was here too.
Yeah, that nigga was just fucking down in the fucking. I was like, bro, like,
calm down, nigga. What was he drinking?
This was brand new.
He was drinking that?
Yeah, he was just down in it. And I'm like, damn, bro. But
damn.
Yeah, so that shit was funny. I got a little tips from him, so he needs to come by. You need to come by.
Yeah,
that shit was hilarious though. That shit, you could tell they were nervous. Like, well, he was nervous because he kept like bringing stuff up, and I'm like, oh yeah, by the way, it is, and he kept saying things. So I was like, all right, we have to.
Yeah, we gotta
we have to teach him a little bit, you know. We have to teach the young dogs a little tricks, you know.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, damn.
What's that?
We had to wear those things the next podcast. What T4 gave us.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
I'm gonna look like a sausage, but fuck, you know.
I ain't trying to wear the yellow one though.
No, the yellow one is not.
Oh no,
no, just wear the hat and I wear that
for sure.
Or we could switch. You could wear that and I could wear the hat, but because that don't fit me.
What? It's too small.
The sweater's too small. The pants is cool.
Okay.
The pants is cool. Just the sweater's just too small. Like
yeah, I'll wear the sweater.
So just shout out to the guys, but yeah, that was just a little updates for you guys.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, the merch too.
Yeah, merch is coming soon.
Yeah.
We have. I think it's when everything you finalize everything in your apartment.
Mm-hmm.
When we get the new chairs and stuff. I think that's when we'll like push the merch.
Yeah.
So I got like a couple people that want some. So
yeah, for sure. We definitely gonna push that merch, man. The ideas on it is crazy, man.
Yeah.
If you're a '90s baby, you'll understand totally. It's a different type of outlook on how our podcast is. It's what we represent, the '90s. So man, I'm really looking forward to this merch drop.
Yeah, man, I've been mad at myself because I wear the. I don't know if you've seen. I wear it.
I did.
Podcast.
I saw that.
And it was CM was like, man, that shit is hard. And I was like, I know.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I just fucked up and like I didn't flip it. Like
what do you mean?
Like because it's backwards. Like if you see it, it's backwards. So it doesn't. It says instead of going in the woods, it's like in the woods going this way.
Oh, it's like woods in the.
Yeah. So I don't like something like that was just a mistake of myself. But just I was thinking of like because if I do it that big, because we're gonna do it in house. If I do it that big, damn they.
What happened? Is some baseball shit?
Nah, they just canceled the damn.
The Top Golf?
Yeah, one of the dudes just canceled on us. God damn it.
That happens, bro.
Yeah, but that means we have to pay more money.
Oh shit, yeah, that's true.
Okay, all right. I knew that nigga was gonna cancel. I fucking knew it. Fucking knew it, Miguel. I know you lagging piece of shit. I know you. I knew it, bro. I fucking had a feeling this motherfucker. I'm sick too, nigga. I'm still going.
No, man. Just one of the topics I did want to get into is we both married men. We both have wives. So it got to the point where I was kind of discussing it with one of my coworkers, and he's married as well, and we're going back and forth, and like he was like, "Oh, what if your wife divorced you? What is she gonna take? Like, is she gonna take half of your money? Is she gonna take the house and shit like that?" And I'm like hell no. He was like, "You signed a prenup." I'm like, no. I'm like, he's like, "Are you sure? Why wouldn't you do that?" I was like, "Cause I trust my wife." But then it goes back to the question I was gonna ask you. Do you think when you're married, do you think like, okay, if you get into you and your girl are on the verge of getting a divorce, who you think should have the right to alimony? The man or the woman?
I don't think none of us.
You don't think none of us? But that's it's part of what the court decides.
Well, yeah, but I feel like.
Do you think women should get alimony, or even should men get the opportunity to have alimony?
The man have it, no, huh?
No.
So man, it should be it should be equal. Everybody want to be equal. It should definitely be equal.
That's the system always leans towards the woman.
Well, yeah. What if the woman makes more money than you? Then you know what I'm saying, like
exactly.
So I think it should be equal. I don't think it should. I don't think it should just be the woman, because like why can't a man do it? You know what I'm saying? Why can't the man?
I think this is the whole stereotype of men being a provider at all times. Like they automatically think we make more money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Yeah. That's. I mean, I feel like if you have kids, then maybe the women, if the kids stay with them, but if you guys are not, if there's no kids involved, I think that it should be like
a 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50 shit. Like sell the house.
Mm-hmm. You get half of that.
You get half of that. But I mean, I think that's what you could do.
Yeah.
If you don't want to give her let her keep the house, you just sell the house and you just give her half.
Yeah. Or she might be like, "Oh, I want 70-30. I get 70%. He gets 30."
She could do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it all depends, you know, how long the process of getting a divorce is, and then you add those type of shit in the divorce, and then that's what drags a whole divorce long term. 2-3 years it takes you to get a divorce because y'all going back and forth between who gets what.
I think that like we should do like write a letter right now. Talk with our
I
wives,
know.
say, all right, we're not doing none of that. You go half and half, and that's it.
I know. I was like, damn, bro, you right. I was like, I mean, to even ask your wife to sign a prenup, like, it's still kind of an awkward situation. Like, babe, I trust you, but if we get a divorce, I want to make sure my shit is safe because the system is leaning towards you. Like, you get everything if we get a divorce. You get the house, you get
that's so crazy, bro.
You get half my check. Like, a nigga ain't gonna be able to eat. Like,
they get half your check?
Yeah. They can garnish half your wages.
For what?
For the child support.
But that's if you have kids.
Spousal support.
Really?
She could say, oh, I don't work, but AB works.
Fuck.
So I need half his check.
Shit, I'm going to do that to
that type shit.
She works more. She got more money than me, so.
Yeah, because a woman can get fired and say, you know what? I'm going to get my man. You know, I'm going to get half the house. I'm going to quit my job, and I'm going to tell him I don't work.
Damn.
Yeah, that's some fucked up shit. We were talking about it, you know, for a long time, for about an hour or two. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bring this up on my podcast, bro. Because we both married on this motherfucker, so.
So, damn. I mean, I think, damn, that's tough, bro.
It's tough.
It's because, like, if I feel like even if you're, like when you go, like, when you break up, when you divorce in the bad terms, it's like, that's when they fuck you. But, like, if it's, like, good terms, okay, we're not liking each other, like, we both going our separate ways, then it's like, okay. But when you, like, cheat on them or something, is when they're like, oh, I'm going to get this nigga back for sure.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I know if I had a chance to get alimony, I wouldn't do her like that. But if she did cheat on me, like you said, I'm getting her ass for all. I'm gonna be like, I'm broke than a motherfucker. She threw me out on the street. She didn't fucking pour bleach on my clothes. I ain't got no clothes.
More clothes.
Yeah, that type shit.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just something to think about.
It's something that you. I mean, I never really thought about it. You know, I've been fucking married fucking 7 years. And I've never really thought about, like, if we get divorced. Like, now when we talk about it, like, when I think about it, it's more about Audrey. It's not about, like, my shit. But now I'm going to tell her, like, if we get divorced, you're not taking none of this camera shit.
I know. Yeah. She was like, hey, we got all these cameras, man.
He got all these cameras, all this equipment. Like, I need to take all that shit. Let me see what's going on. Hold on. Okay. Now we get there, man. Yeah, so, fucking Miguel, bro. I hate this one. Let's talk about lagging people.
Oh, if you lag, man.
When we don't fucking lag.
Especially when you got something planned. Like, say if you're going out for, like, your birthday weekend and then you tell your boys, hey, we're going out this weekend. Right. But I'm about to rent a hotel. I'm getting a nice-ass penthouse. Yeah. You know, we all chipping in $200 so we can afford it for the night.
Let me ask you that.
And a nigga cancel? Whew.
Okay, let me ask you
fuck up the plans.
So there's a talk out there, right, saying if you invite somebody, that means that you have to pay. Ooh. Is that true? So, like, if I say, hey, Mark, like today, like, hey, Mark, like, we're going to Top Golf, that means that I have to pay?
All right, I'm going to put it to you like this, bro. If you know my circumstances, if you know I'm broke, and every time we go somewhere and I'll tell you, yeah, I'm down to go, but, bro, I ain't got no money. You should know I'm not a trustworthy nigga. So don't put me in none of your plans. He's like, wait, hold up. I want to invite Mark. This nigga ain't never got no money. Nah, fuck that. I ain't gonna invite this nigga. If you invite me, I'm expecting, like, okay, so AB got me.
So say I invite you to eat. Are you expecting me to pay for it?
Nah.
Okay. Nah. See, I was like that, and the lady was like, no, there's people that when you invite, they expect, like, when you invite, that means, like, you're paying for them. I mean, if I had the money, of course, like,
if I had the money like that,
like, nobody's coming with me, like, you know, I'll treat you guys, you know, but you know now well that I got money, so what the fuck you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, So like literally was telling like we were talking about it and somebody else at work brought it up and I was like, nah, like if you invite me, I'm paying for my shit. Unless you say, I got you.
Exactly.
Then I'm like, all right, cool. Like, but I'm not like oh well, shit. You invited me, so now you're gonna pay. So no, like I feel like if you invite somebody, you don't have to pay.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you don't have to pay. They pay on themselves. Only if you ask. Only if you tell them like I'll pay.
Or even when you invite somebody, like I feel like the person that you invited should just be front up, like, bro, I ain't got the funds right now, bro. Like I have no money, bro. Like
they just showed up and like what? Like
I ain't got no money. Well, what the fuck you expect?
See, when we got out of high school, we used to have like the fights or like at what's his name's house at Mario's house or my house, and like we all would pitch in. Like I would like say, okay, I'll buy the fight, and then everybody else would like buy like chips, food, whatever. And then there's somebody in our group that never brought shit.
It's always that one.
And that's why we stopped inviting them. Cause that nigga would not like, and then I would like out of nowhere he hits me up. He's like, hey bro, why you start inviting me to your party? I said, first of all, you don't come, and when you do come, you don't bring shit. He said, you guys never tell me. I said, well, it's a thing. Like you feel me? Like if you have it at my house, I'm buying the fight, or like we all pitch in and I'll just cook or something like that. We'll all pitch in like $40 and then like that's for the fight and the food, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever the fucking case is. But this nigga never brought shit. And then like even me was like, bro, why the fuck are we inviting them? Kiki, everybody, Monster, like, bro, we need to stop inviting this nigga.
And that's the nigga that drink up everything, eat up everything. Yep. Like you eating up everything because it's free.
Yeah. So yeah, man, shout out to that dude. If you know what I'm talking about, if you know that I'm talking about you,
or just be upfront, like, oh, bro, I ain't got no money, I can't go.
yeah, or just say that shit, like, hey, let me slide this time, but every single time. So I'll be like, all right, like somebody will say, I'll bring some chips, and then I'll bring some beer, or I'll bring some chicken, or I'll bring like Monster always say, I'll get the meat and we could grill. Yeah, I'm like, all right, cool. Then I always be the one. I'll buy the fight, or what's his name? Mario say, I'll get the fight, and we'll just go watch the fight there, fucking chill, drink, eat, and this nigga would show up, and nothing in his hands. Yeah, and he was like, hey, where the beer at, nigga? What the fuck?
Still at the store, nigga.
Like, shit, the beer's gone. Was, what do you mean? I was like, yeah, that shit gone. I'm fucking opening the cooler and that shit's there. Like, oh, bro. So, shout out to you, bro. If you know I'm talking about you, you know this is the reason why we stopped inviting you.
Yeah, sorry, man.
Sorry, man. I can tell you. Hold on.
Oh yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that nigga also nope.
Yeah, man, you fucking up, bro.
Yeah. So hopefully when he comes around, he brings some shit.
Yeah, man, bring us a bottle or something.
Man. I had another thing that I want to say. Well, not a thing, but that was me and Liddy watching. I don't know if you've seen it on Netflix. They had that new show, Griselda Blanco.
Oh, my girl got me watching that shit. That shit's good. That bitch is a writer, bro. Yeah. She like the Pablo Escobar. Well, Scarface.
What I heard is that she taught Pablo Escobar everything.
Yeah.
So now I was watching the Pablo Escobar series, but it's not Narcos. It's another one. Mm-hmm. And she comes in, but it's funny because her name is Graciela Rojo. Right, but I don't think they had the rights to put her name on her, so they changed her last name. Even the Ochoas, they call them something else, like the Montoyas or something like that. So it's like they changed the name. So I'm like, I don't really like this. So I started like I think I'm in like 4 episodes.
That's just good.
But we finished the Graciela Blanco. It's pretty good. I was gonna ask you like, what's your girl be talking? Does your girl say
shit? Hell yeah, yeah, man. She got me onto that shit, and she was just like, babe, it's based off a lady who dealt with Pablo Escobar back in the day. And I'm like, okay, turn it on. And she was like, oh, this lady she's boss. She makes sure everything moves. Like she was like the big distributor out of fucking
Florida. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Where's it gonna break?
Yeah.
Kings of Florida, the Kings of Miami.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Good. It's a documentary, but it's good. So me and Lily was gonna watch it, but then she was like, "Oh, you want to rewatch Narcos?" And I'm like,
Yeah, let's do that shit.
Low key, so I think we're gonna start watching Narcos probably like tomorrow or like the next day or something.
No, I forgot what episode I was on. I was like damn near going to sleep, but it was when she had her little party. Griselda, she had her little party,
and she went crazy.
And she started doing crack and shit. She told them niggas strip, start fucking in her party. I was like, damn, this bitch is crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's when that money gets to your head, bro.
Yeah, I feel like they were trying to fuck her over though.
Yeah, they was.
I feel like, to be honest, I feel like the series was kind of rushed.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was like too fast. There wasn't a lot of like fucking like it was just pop, like, you know what I'm saying? It was too. I feel like it was just too rushed. They should have had at least 2 seasons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At least 2 seasons just to like do it, but they did it real. And it was only 6 episodes.
Yeah, it was it went by fast.
Yeah, like I'm like and then like the production to me was like kind of. If like kind of like they should have done it with Narcos, like
kind of like how they was
they fucking did that shit nice. But did you do any research on her, bro? Like her 3 sons died.
I know. I was trying to get like a little bit more into depth of what her surroundings were like dealing with like certain enemies and shit like that. I got into research with that. She put out a lot of hits.
Yeah.
By the way. So I didn't really get into depth with her family, but I was trying to see what like her enemies was like, who was trying to kill her, or who was trying to fuck her over and shit like that.
I was just like doing my research. Like I always like watch something when I watch something that's like true story, like based on a true story. I always like want to go back and read on shit. Mm-hmm. That's the only time I like to read. But they the 2 of his sons, one of the sons got killed like doing a drug deal. The other one got killed in a nightclub, and I forgot about the other one. I don't know what the other one how, but they all basically got killed by cartels, and then she got murked.
Yep.
Too by the cartels, and I felt like it was Pablo Escobar.
It probably was. You got to kill off the competition,
bro. Because she went to Medellin, like you feel me? Like she went back, and that's when they killed her.
Yep.
Because I don't know. I have to see when she died, because I don't know when Pablo Escobar died. So
I think Pablo he died in like the late 80s,
90s. I think 92 actually.
92. Okay. Yeah,
I don't know when she died. No, never mind. So it couldn't be Pablo. But she died 2012.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, if he died in the early
Unless
90s.
it was just like... Unless it was just still Pablo's people still, you feel me? Because I'm pretty sure there's still...
Yeah, there's still some of them living.
You know? I mean, like, I'm pretty sure there's still like Cartel de Medellin, you feel me?
Oh, yeah.
But it's just low key, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like that shit just did not just go. Because I know Pablo Escobar, his son had like once nothing to do with drugs. Like he speaks about not doing that shit.
Yeah,
imagine that shit.
I know. I saw like it's like off the coast of Colombia. There's like it's like a 2-hour boat ride that Pablo Escobar used to do, and it was like his little secret penthouse hideaway, and it's just like on a secluded island that you could go to. It's not blocked off or anything.
Oh, okay.
But it's completely deserted. But it has like a helicopter roof. It has like a big ass fucking like a soccer field right there, and like he used to keep some of his hippos over there.
Bro, can you believe there's more hippos in Colombia than fucking Africa?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
It's because of Pablo. That nigga used to that nigga used to get them imported. Yeah. Like that's crazy, bro.
I was like, it was like on, I forgot where, I think it was on Instagram where it's like, his picture came up and he was like, because of Pablo, there's more hippos in Colombia than Africa. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and that's where hippos originated from, in fucking Africa.
Now they have a full ass fucking thing in the jungle and shit. But I think they're still in his little mansion, right?
Yeah, it's well, my girl, she said it's like a tourist attraction now. His house is his house that's so in Colombia.
Who do you think is who do you think is taking that money? The government or his family?
Oh, I know it's helping fund Colombia somehow. It's helping them fund their country for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't think.
So where's your girl from?
She's from Barranquilla.
Barranquilla, okay. I always say that she's from Medellin for some reason.
She's from just like this little island. It's from where Shakira's from. Shakira's from Barranquilla.
Yeah. That's her cousin. Shakira's her cousin.
She's play together, man. She big out there, man. They just built the statue of her.
Oh, what the fuck?
Out there. Yeah,
it's funny because I was just like, I was watching those things and like I caught myself talking like Colombians. It was funny. And I was cracking up and I was like, oh, next time I see her, I'm gonna just talk to her like that.
Yes.
She just fucking. I was just like, oh, this fucking mal parido and shit. Like, I was just fucking saying all these things and shit.
Yeah, she'll get into it, man. She miss her country, man. We definitely gonna go back, man.
But I was gonna say, Griselda wasn't cute at all.
I know, hell no.
Hell no. Because I was okay. Me and Lydia was okay. They put Sofia Vergara playing
and
her.
they aged her a little bit.
And she don't look nothing like the niggas that did Pablo Escobar kind of look like the nigga.
Mm-hmm.
But Sofia Vergara, nothing on her. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, all these niggas want to fuck you. And she was a prostitute, too.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
I'm like, damn. Like, niggas are just thirsty then.
They must have, like...
well, I mean, back in the days, I guess she was, like, fine. But nowadays, you look at pictures like,
I think it's the power, though, that she has. So niggas was like, I'm going to just fuck her just because she got money like that.
Yeah.
You know?
But and then like it was like kind of weird because like I was like putting shit two and two together, and the whole stories don't make sense. Like, cause one of the niggas that was on the series, right, is on this other series, but he's Pablo Escobar's brother-in-law basically,
right?
But he works for the Ochoas. And I don't think the Ochoas got into. I think he got. I don't know. I had to go back and. You know, that's why I want to go back and rewatch it because me and Lady was like, man, who the fuck? Even when we watched Narco Mexico, we were like, okay, who the fuck? Hold on, who the fuck is this? And we're like, we got to rewatch the whole thing again. But like, okay, this dude and this dude. Okay, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So it was pretty cool.
Nah, I think the only series that's worth watching that has multiple seasons is Narcos and Snowfall.
Oh, we need to get. That's the show that I want to get into.
Bro, man, Snowfall it's the shit, bro.
But they're done, right?
Yeah, they done. They done completely. Like I think it's like what 8 seasons.
How many episodes?
Like 10.
10. Okay.
10
like
episodes. That shit
long?
about 45 minutes to an hour every episode. Okay. So that shit's gonna keep you hooked, bro. Okay. It just has the whole crack epidemic and how it started in LA.
In LA?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, man. I kind of like the. Did you see it? Did you see the movie American Gangster?
Damn, dope ass movie.
Man, I love that movie. Yeah. I was like, always go. I just watch it again, like because we watched the Equalizers.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see Equalizer 3 though.
Oh, we just watched the Equalizer 3. That's just really
good.
Yeah, damn. It's cool. Like, it was fuck it, let's watch this one. So I started watching what's it called? American Gangster. So I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. Like. This shit that he did and shit, like how it like, it's cool. So then I was like, I kind of like that shit. You know, have you seen Blood In, Blood Out?
Yeah, of course.
Lydia hasn't seen that movie.
What?
Yeah, and I can't find it anywhere.
That's one of the most gangsterous fucking movies ever.
I was like, man, I need to show you that shit because that's when I was like, oh yeah, I'm a fucking thug.
Yeah, I used to be scared to watch that movie. Low key.
Me too.
When I was a kid, like that shit got gruesome to a certain point.
Yeah. When he like about to suck that nigga dick and then stabbed him, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm. Or they carved that Vatos Locos in his chest. I was like, oh, I couldn't watch that shit as a kid, man.
I remember watching that movie and I said, I need some Cortezes.
The OG ones, bro.
So I was like, yeah, we watched that one. What was your favorite movie when you were younger? Because I was just talking about this.
Surprisingly, my favorite movie was The Warriors.
Okay, favorite movie that'd be like, fuck, like this. I'm
a like a hood movie.
Nah, not a hood movie, but like a little bitch movie. Like you like, oh fuck, like I'm ashamed to say this.
Oh shit, bro. Probably Turbo Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger as a Christmas movie.
Okay.
You ever seen Turbo Man?
Yeah.
Where he dressed up as an action figure for Christmas and shit. That was probably one of my favorites. But
when I was little, the one that I was kind of like, you just be kind of like ashamed to say it was my favorite movie was Willy Wonka.
Oh, the old school one though. Yeah, that shit was hard though.
I was like, oh man, like we were gonna think I'm weird. Like,
nah, bro, that shit's a classic too.
The other one that I used to like, and it was on Disney Channel. Mm-hmm. It was about those two. I want to say they're twins. And they play basketball. 2 white girls.
2 white girls.
Yeah, it was 2 white girls that played basketball. I think they were sister, and like one like messed up her ankle. and she couldn't play no more, so her sister like started playing. It was I can't remember, but I used to like that shit. I'm like, oh, that shit came on. I was like, oh yeah, I'm on that bitch. So, and it was funny because I was just I was watching on TikTok and it popped up, and I was just thinking about that shit. I'm like, oh shit, like this. I forgot the name of it.
But you know, a hood classic that I think everybody in the hood should have already watched is Tales from the Hood.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
Motherfuckers used to get nightmares off that shit, bro. I used to get the nigga that played the main character who was part of the funeral home. He is like one of the most scariest niggas on earth, regardless of what role he plays, bro.
But that was like a little series, huh? It wasn't a movie.
It was a movie.
It was a movie?
But they played a series of people's lives and shit. Yeah. Crazy.
Oh, yeah, that was a good movie. I feel they did it like what's that shit with the scary told stories? With the skeleton nigga.
Oh, Tale from
the Tombs or something like that.
Yeah.
From the grave. I don't know if Tales from the Grave or Tales from the Tomb or
Tale from the Script or
something like that.
Yeah.
Nigga, you know what fucking shit I was scared of?
What?
Those books, scary stories or
Goosebumps.
No. It was another book. It was a book. They just made a movie about it. It was like a white book and it had like a scary story. I think it was Scary Story. I think that's what it's called. Scary Story.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
I know I remember something like that.
And then they used to read it in class, right? And then this bitch ass nigga, I forgot his name, but he was a little puto, and he started crying. So the teacher's like, "Oh yeah, we're not reading these no more." I'm like, "What?
What the fuck?"
I was like, "There's not even they were scary." But
all right, but do you remember the Disney movie, Don't Look Under the Bed?
Yes.
Oh man, that shit used to scare me like a motherfucker. Where the little boy had an imaginary friend, but he turned into the boogeyman and shit.
Yeah.
That was a fucking scary ass Disney movie.
These books, bro. Oh shit, I clicked on the wrong thing. Go back. Oh, come on, these books.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I remember those.
Remember this bitch right here? Talking about that shit turns off. That's scary. Oh wait. Oh, where'd it go? This fucking thing. Dang, I used to be scared of that shit. And then, like, we always used to tell the teacher, all right, can we read a book? Can we read the scary book? And he's like, yeah. So she'll turn off the light when we sit there and like, and then this bitch hasn't started crying. So, and he was new too. So, like we already did it. Like we did it like the whole year. And he came like half of the year, and then he started crying. I'm like, you fucking bitch. So we started reading like fucking holes and what was the other one? The one with the Twister or something like that, or where they live upside down. Twister.
It wasn't
Twitches
like,
or something like that.
Nah, I forgot. I think I know which one you're talking about.
But that one's good too. But I was gonna tell you another classic that people have to watch. I forgot. That was what the fuck was that movie? No, but the Tales of the Hood, that one, bro, that shit scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, man.
Especially that nigga, that main character, like the funeral home.
Yeah.
That nigga was like scared. He comes out on
a few scary movies. I think they personally put him as a scary dude in every movie.
I remember I was showing Lydia that movie. And she was like, "Oh, I never seen this." I'm like, "Man, you got back flaming. How the fuck you don't fucking see this shit? The fuck?"
It's a hood classic, man.
Yeah,
if you grew up in the hood, you gonna watch that shit regardless. Like I even told my stepdaughter, like, since when I'm around my stepdaughter and my wife, I use the word nigga a lot.
Yeah.
So I got my girl saying it right. Like I got her saying the N-word, and she was she was like, "Is it okay for me to say it?" I'm like, "Yeah, babe. Like, you my wife, like it's cool. It's not no big deal." And then my stepdaughter asked if she could use it. And I was like, "Are you dating a black guy?" She was like, "No."
No.
I was like, "Then no."
No.
And she was just like, "Why? You're my stepdad." I was like, "Nah." I was like, then I had
you
to
have to know the culture. Like I was
exactly.
Like, so this guy at work comes up to me and he was like, "Hey, bro, I want to tell you something." And then I was like, "Yeah, go ahead." He's like, "I think you should stop saying the word nigga." I said, and I looked at him. I was like, "You black?" He said, "Nah." I said, "You grew up with the culture?" He said, "Nah." And I said, "Then I'm not gonna stop saying it."
Exactly.
I said, "Does it offend you?" And he's like, "Kinda." I was like, "But you're not black, brother." He's like, "But you're not black." I said, "How do you know that?" And then I started showing pictures of like Adrian and my cousins and everything. Like, oh, I said I grew up with the culture. It's not something like I just picked up yesterday and start saying it.
Mm-hmm.
And then my boy Miguel, the one that fucking lagged it, was like, yeah, like this food, like we had shout out to my boy Ryan. We got a new associate, right? And he's black. And I was like, what's up, my name? Like, my name is AB. Woo. And my boy looked at me. He's like, damn, bro, like you didn't even ask him. I'm pretty sure he sees my demeanor, like how I like my approach and everything.
Yeah.
A lot of people will be like, oh, this nigga, like he grew up black, like you feel me?
Exactly.
Me said grew up black, but when I was younger, everybody thought I was. When I had like. Everybody thought I was black.
I thought you was mixed. First time I saw you.
She thought she was about to get this big ass dick, but no.
Yeah. No, but I told her, I was like, I did a pop quiz with her. I was like, have you seen the movie Friday at least?
Yeah.
No. I was like, have you seen Boys in the Hood? No. I was like, well, have you seen this movie? And she's like, oh no. I was like, okay, well, you have no pop culture reference to go off of. Like, you don't know where the N-word originated from. You don't know how it came about. Of course, you learn about it in school and they give you the history lesson, but that don't mean shit. Like, you know where the N-word comes from. It comes from white people, and we just flipped it and made it our own thing. Yeah. Like, she didn't know that. And I'm like, well, once you get into further into our culture, then that's when it's okay for you to say it. And you know the meaning behind it.
So then he was like, do you get mad when I say it? And I said, low key, yeah, bro. I said, because you just, like, if you would never told me this and you said it, I would have never, like, pushed the issue. But, like, now that I know that it bugs you and, like he's like, I said it in front of my sister and she got mad. And I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, why she get mad? He said, I think I offended her. I was like, why? Because you called her a nigga or something? He's like, no, because I was like, oh, this nigga. And I was like, did you say nigga? Or you said, you know what I'm saying? And
he was like, ER.
And he was like, nah. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, I don't know. Like, I was like, I never, like, came across anybody tell me, like, hey, bro, like, you stop using that. I mean, I did, but it was solved.
But it's from motherfuckers that don't know you, though.
Exactly. So I was like, but everybody that, like, even, like, motherfuckers, like, in the street, when I'm like, what's up, bro? Or they see me, I'm with my boys, I'm like, oh, what's up, my nigga? Like, woo, woo. And then there's another black person that they don't say shit. Because the thing is, they can see when you grew up with the culture. And then it's like what gets me mad is the cholos that we using it. You feel me? Like,
oh yeah.
You feel me? You hate black so much, but you saying the word like, what's up, nigga? Fight me, nigga. And I'm like, don't say that. Say fool or something.
For real,
like,
fool.
Say essay or something. Like, don't, like, that's not your word. Like, you should not be saying that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You are. But I told him, like, but now this is like that word now it just means hood, ghetto. You know what I'm saying? That's what that word is. They don't really look at it unless, like, it's just the way you use it.
Yeah.
Like, if you, like, come out with the strong demeanor, then maybe they're gonna be like, what the fuck? But if you're like, hey, guy, nigga, look at my nigga, woo, woo, like this, nigga, woo, 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 like something like that. Like, I was like, bro, I don't even catch myself saying that shit. Like, I'm just saying it because it's just in my it just like again, I didn't fucking just start saying it yesterday. I've been saying it since I was little.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he was like, oh, I just don't want you to get in trouble. I say, when somebody does put me in the office, it's different. Like, it's gonna be explained. Like,
yeah.
And I don't use it in front of other, like, when customers are around. I use it when you guys are here. Like,
yeah.
Or like if I see a homeless or somebody, like, what's bopping or something, like, you know, like, but yeah, that fool's just.
I told her it's I just told her you have to just be more dialed in with the culture. I told her, I mean, you gonna use it regardless because of the music you listen to. So I was like, you're going to use it regardless. Just know that when you say it in front of people, like, just make sure you got facts to back it up. Yeah. If somebody asks you and press you about it, like, oh, what makes you so comfortable? You'll say, well, my dad used it. I got a stepdad that uses it nonstop when he's around me. So it's kind of like my culture now and the music I listen to. Yeah. And then if niggas quiz you, you know, you already know what to say. Yeah.
So did she already watch Friday?
Hell nah. No. Hell nah. I'm telling you, they still getting acclimated to being out in California and America. Yeah. You know, they've been out here for about 4 or 5 years, so they still get in that
feel, that California feel. Yeah, man. Yeah, Lydia didn't even watch. She didn't even. I think she said she like watched Friday, but it was like little clips in here.
No.
So I said, nah, we have to watch it. So then we sat down and watched Friday. Then Friday after next. I mean Friday, next Friday, and then Friday after next. Mm-hmm. So then she's like, what? And then I showed her Boys in the Hood. Then I showed her Don't Be a Menace.
Yeah.
what other one I showed? Like she was like she watched.
I'm surprised she don't know none of this shit. What the fuck,
bro? Like I'm like, you got black for fucking.
Her mom is hood as fuck.
Yeah, so I showed her like a WOODZ, like that was. And she, how do you know about this? I was like, I grew up fucking black people. What the fuck? Like,
that shit just comes on, bro.
Like this shit, like you know, it's like because I watched Martin, Wayne Brothers. I watched the Jamie Foxx show, but I wasn't really a fan of it.
That shit was funny as fuck.
I was more like a Wayne, the Wayne Bros and Martin. Which one else was Moesha.
Moesha, yeah.
She watched Moesha.
My sister got me watching that shit.
And then like what other one was like
the Steve Harvey show.
The Steve Harvey show. Fucking, you know, we don't want to talk about this
it was
dude.
A lot.
But Bill Cosby.
The Cosby Show.
The Cosby Show, you know.
Yeah.
I even watched fucking what was One Day at a Time, what this was called?
One Day at a Time. What?
It was like with that little black dude. Was that it?
Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman. I watched that show. That's One Day at a Time, or no? One Day at a Time was the other one where it was a family of black people that.
Family Matters, of course.
Family Matters, of course. That's like one of my favorite ones. But the other one with Gary Coleman was what?
I forgot what that show was called.
Shit.
Fuck yeah, they gonna all fuck yeah. I can't believe I forgot that one. Not it. Well, shit. I know you. Did you ever watch it in Living Color?
Yeah, or Living Color is like that was like my shit.
Yeah, that was a.
I think the Living Color was like to me was better than like Friday Night Live.
Oh yeah,
I think that was like to me it was a little better because it had like people that I know.
A lot of motherfuckers slept on 227.
Oh yeah,
227
was fucking bro.
That
damn,
shit had,
I forgot about 227, bro.
That shit had all the old ass comedians on there. Red Fox, man.
And then I showed her like.
You remember the old ass lady from Don't Be a Menace?
Yeah,
the grandma.
Yeah, he's like
she was on 227.
Yeah.
It took me a long ass time to realize that. Oh, that's her when she was a little bit younger. You know, when she was probably like in her fucking 40s or 50s. Like she was on 227. But that's what made her like fucking funny as hell though. She already knew.
Gary Coleman. Oh, this motherfucker's in Spanish. Gary, how you say?
Nigga, we don't know Gary Coleman. What the fuck?
Gary Coleman. What was that shit called, bro? What the fuck?
Let me see.
I need to find out this thing. Gary Coleman.
Damn, this nigga was down in this shit.
Yeah, bro.
50%. God damn.
It's not. It was pretty good, bro.
Let me take a little sip. He said,
"What are you talking about, Willis?
What are you talking about, Willis?"
Okay, here we go. Different Strokes.
Oh, Different Strokes.
Different Strokes. That was what it was.
I can't believe I forgot that one, man.
And Fresh Prince of Bel-Air too, bro. Like, you know, that was like classic, like.
Yeah, all the black sitcoms, man.
And my cousins like be like the ones I got like kind of raised Mexican or like Latino or whatever. They're like, why you watch all this shit? And I was like, because this is what the homies watch, and you know what I'm saying. I'm watching it too. Like, what other one was out there that I
like a black sitcom?
Yeah. Sister.
Sister, of course.
What is it? Small Boy or Small? What was that?
Not Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World. No, Boy Meets World.
That's a white.
No, the
sitcom,
other one. The other one. Smart Boy or
Smart Guy.
Smart Guy.
Yeah, man.
That's and like all the movies. Like, do you remember 6 Men?
Oh yeah, with Marlon Wayans.
Oh, that shit had me crying, bro.
Yeah, that was an emotional movie.
Yeah,
man.
that shit had me fucking crying.
Especially like when at the time when it did come out, and like it was like you was with your friends and shit. You kind of enjoyed, you know, the presence of your friends, and then y'all would go out and play football, basketball, and shit like that. And then you kind of look at that movie and like, damn, like if the homie died like that.
Well, shit, it's crazy because, you know, rest in peace to my boy Clavon.
Yeah, man.
I had just watched the movie and I go out. No, and a couple days later, I go outside and like there was a basketball court right here. And they just built they built like a garage right there. But there was a basketball court there, and then like a tifo, and everybody was like just like down. I said, "What's going on?" And then my boy Hyman was the one who was like, "You know, your friend Clavon." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, you got shot." And I was like, I looked at tifo, and I was like, "Is he cool?" And he's like, "Nah, he dead." I'm like, "Damn." what, bro? And that shit hit me, bro. I was like, fuck. Because I was like, actually, like, one of the first, like, homies that passed away.
Yeah.
You know, like, and then after that, it was just like, fuck.
Yeah, I remember my brother came home crying. My brother came home crying. He was like, I just came back from the hood. He told me Clayvon got shot. I'm like, what? Yeah. Oh, he was like, you remember that nigga with the... I remember he came over the house one day with a big ass blue shirt on.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, you remember that nigga? He came by on a scooter. Yo, you know, he came knocking on the door and shit. And I answered, and he was like, hey, where Martell at? I was like, oh shit, he in the back. He's like, go get him for me, man. I need him. And now I remember like him and Martell talking. They were talking shit on the steps. And then Martell was like, he came home and was like, you remember that big nigga that was on the steps and we were talking shit? I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, he died the other day. I was like, what? Yeah,
bro, like that shit hit. So then that movie was like, fuck. And then like they played it again, like, probably like a month later, nigga, I was crying. I was like, man, the homie like passed and shit. And then the other one, More Money.
Mm-hmm. More Money. Oh yeah.
That shit was funny as fuck. That movie. Damn, Major Pain, bro. Major Pain was like one of my fucking favorite movies, bro. Like I always used to be like, turn and then like I'd be in Reese's and shit, like the camp, the security or whatever that. What is it called? The yard duty. Like, that shit was funny, bro. Do you remember watching Scarface for the first time?
Of course, bro. That shit.
Oh, how old were you?
I was probably like 12 or 13.
Nah, I was fucking in elementary, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga, shout out to my boy Jaime. He was like, cause like. At the time, I thought I was Mexican, right? Yeah. She's like, "Oh, you should watch this movie. It's about your people." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, so then I put it on. It was Cubans, and I'm like, "Man, these motherfuckers always making fun of me and shit." Uh-huh. So I put it on, and I was watching it like late at night because she said, "Oh, there's some titties in there." So I'm like, "All right." So I pop that shit on. I was like, watching it. My mom already seen that shit. Like she already seen it. So she heard the music. So she came out. And she opened the door. She said, "What are you watching?" And it was like.
Right on the titty part.
You remember, man?
Right on the titty.
You remember those little ass TVs with the cassette tape already in it? Like,
yeah, you could just pop it.
Yeah. So, bro, I had I'm like, the TV was probably this big, bro, and I'm like this watching it. Like, I used to put a table in it. And I would just put it on top of it, and I would just like sit on my bed and I was like this. And then when she opened the door, I was like, I didn't know what to do, bro. And I was like, oh, and then it was too late. She was like, what are you watching? I was like, a movie. And she's like, Scarface, and I'm like. I'm looking around for the little cover, but it was in my little desk, and I was like, yeah, and she's like, she's like, just don't watch the titty part. And I'm like, okay, I won't watch it.
That's what I'm watching it for.
I was like, I won't watch it. Bro, shout out to my cousin Tony, bro.
He always you on that shit,
bro. Huh? No, we used to fucking he used to spend the night, and I would go in the room and steal my brother's American Pie movies.
Oh yeah,
nigga, we're just like.
The American Pie movies when we was a teenager, fuck, bro.
Nigga, I'm pausing that every scene. Every scene of titty just. Oh, nigga, I'm hard solid. Like,
yeah,
Tony, nigga, you better go in the bathroom so I can beat this shit.
That one girl that had them man, bro, she had them perfect titties. I forgot her. What's her name, bro?
I don't know. I can't remember the fucking that. I just remember the dudes, like the main characters.
Mm-hmm. I forgot her name.
And the dad. I have the last one I seen was American Pie Band Camp, and that was like
that was so whack. Though.
Yeah, it was whack, and then I was like watching the how is it made or something, and they were talking about like they asked why didn't they show like guy parts because there was more female things, and he's like, well. Nobody really want to watch.
Nobody want to see a dick.
Like dicks are ugly. Like so, and he's like, oh, like, and that's when I was like, damn. I looked at my shit. I'm like, you dicks are ugly, motherfucker. You are an ugly fuck.
Like titties are just more attractive to look at.
Titties, pussy, ass is more.
But damn, she was like probably one of my first crushes too. Like growing up at that time, like seeing my first pair of titties. Well, the first American Pie.
Let me see.
When he was about to have sex for the first time, but he had nutted. He had nutted on himself. That shit was hilarious. And she had took off her top and shit. Woo. Man.
I think I know who you're talking about. Let me see. American. All right, we're back. But which one, bro? This one?
Oh, yeah. What's her name?
The missing bitch? I mean, that one?
Oh, Shannon Elizabeth. Yeah.
She showed her titties?
Yeah. What?
I don't remember.
You don't remember that scene? Go back and watch it tonight. You don't remember that part where he tried to put it on webcam and he accidentally.
Yeah.
He fucking broadcast that shit around the whole fucking city, and everybody got to see him fucking bust a nut on himself. He didn't even get to fuck. He just came first.
Yeah,
I mean,
this part right here.
Yeah, that's that part.
Yeah.
And she took off her top.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. As a little kid, I was like, nigga, rock hard looking at that shit like, hold up, let me pause that shit.
Yeah. I said, Tony. And he's like, what? I was like, nigga, go to the floor. And he was like, why? And I said, just go to the floor, nigga.
I'm about to do something real quick.
Because my bed was right here and my teeth, like basically like this, right? So we were all like against the wall watching it. Mm-hmm. Nigga, you can see my little thing fucking hard. Tony's like, and then I paused that shit. And I was like, you have to be quiet, nigga. I was like, just go down there. You do what you gotta do. I do what I gotta do. I beat my meat, niggas. And I was like, right after that, we turned it off and went to bed.
Yeah, bro. Like a nigga tired, man.
Shout out to my boy.
American Pie, man. That was like one of the first.
That was like the first porno for me.
Yeah, that was like one of them R-rated movies that.
Well, it was not the first porno because my brother watched this show on HBO. And it was like a bunch of like just teenagers and shit. I forgot what it was called, but it was a bunch of like fucking sex scenes but it was like teenagers and then like gay fucking scenes too, right? So he was in the room and I don't think he heard me come in, so I opened the door because I was gonna ask him where my mom's at, and there's a sex scene where the nigga is fucking this girl, right? And he's looking at the guy like. Because he's gay. Yeah. But he's looking at the other guy that the other guy's having sex too. Mm-hmm. And he's like looking, and I'm like, I opened the door and I just said, he's like, hey, and then like turned it off, and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna tell my mom.
Yeah, what the fuck you want?
I said, I'm a talent, bro. I said, I'm talent. But then my mom knew he was watching that series.
Oh, okay.
Because that nigga ordered the whole fucking series. And I was like, I
just to watch that.
And then my mom's like, you don't want to watch this. So now I looked, I was reading the back, and it's like, oh, it's a guy coming out. He's gay. I said, nope.
You mean there's boys on boys in this shit, bro?
I was like, nope. So that was the first time.
Yeah, bro.
You know what movie that my dad didn't let me watch? And I was already older.
What?
It was 300.
Why not?
Because there's a sex scene right before he goes to war. There's a sex scene, and he's going with her. He's going, and I'm like, so. My dad would cover my eyes, and this thing was like watching it and shit. I'm like, so one day he went to work, and I popped that shit on, and I was like, let me see. So I remember where was the scene at. So I fucking put it. I was like, are you serious, nigga?
You wasn't even all that though.
I said, what the fuck? I've been watching porno. Like this is light.
Yeah, you see her titties and shit a little bit.
Did you ever had a HBO?
Yeah.
Did you watch those fake pornos?
Yeah, the real sex and shit.
They were sucking on the thumb.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, and I'm like, I'm like, this nigga's dick is gone. Like, so it's like, and then when they have sex, like, I remember when I realized it wasn't real, because on one of the scenes, they go up and you see his nuts and dick in the back, like, because he's actually like, I mean, like, like his shit is
they pretended though.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh, this is fake.
Yeah, that shit used to be fake. But they had some
bad bitches in that too.
They did, bro, and they always used to show the titties. So yeah. It was worth watching.
Hell yeah. I'm sitting there like with the volume like at one with my ear on the fucking thing.
Oh, nigga, we all used to do that. Me and my brother, we shared a room for about 20 years, nigga. So we used to watch that shit like.
Remember fucking Girls on Wild come at 12 o'clock, pops up, and then every time they show the thing.
Turn that volume down, nigga. Just in there. Even though you couldn't see the titties, but they just bounced.
Fuck it. You just see the and it just. Yeah. That shit was hilarious.
That Girls Gone Wild. We always wanted to order that shit, but we didn't have no money to fucking order it.
So who had a DVD? I think it was my boy Hyman who had a DVD.
Yeah, he actually bought that shit.
I don't know where he got it from, but he got it. Yeah. And we were all excited to watch this shit. Mm-hmm. But if you guys didn't know, DVDs, if they're a scratch,
you can't play that shit.
That's just like, and I was like, oh, shit.
Can't see shit.
Like, put it on the PlayStation. Maybe PlayStation has better laser. Put that shit on the PlayStation. It started and it was like, that's it. I'm like, no.
Fuck up a whole nigga experience, bro. Nah, bro. For the last segment though, what we gonna get into is it's kind of like I was watching this other podcast the other day. Shout out to the Caveman podcast because it's basically what we do. Yeah. You know, so we can relate to this podcast. I relate to it because it's more of a man-driven podcast. Yeah. And they talk about, you know, our issues, some of the things we go through. But one thing that caught my eye was the fact that they had this segment where he asked his partner, do successful people have a hard time being faithful to their partner because of their success, because of their accomplishments, and certain females, or even a woman being successful, she also has that attractiveness to her because she makes a certain amount of money that certain men want to talk to her and shit like that. But in a man's perspective, you know, when we're rich and we're famous and we have all these accomplishments, it's kind of hard being faithful because we have all these women throwing themselves at you. Yeah. So, you know, I kind of put myself in that position. Like, what would I do if I was that rich and successful? Like, do I just negate the people that want to try to get at me and like kind of like distance myself from my wife and shit like that and get caught up in the fame and a fucking, you know, being successful? And like, I was like, that's, at the end of the day, you kind of giving yourself to to people that don't really like you for who you are. They just like you for your
clout.
Yeah, basically. For your clout. Yeah. So it's like, people who do that shit, do they get caught up in that type of fucking?
I'm pretty sure, bro. Because I think, like, okay, so Lydia had I said a comment before, and I was like, oh, like, when you start this, when you, like, if you do go up on YouTube, like, all these girls are going to watch you.
Exactly.
And it's going to be tough for you to be faithful. And I'm like, not really. Because there's going to be other girls, like, that they're going to look way better than me, like, stuff like that, right? So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, not really, but then it's kind of hard because at the end of the day, we were men, right?
Yeah.
And if we didn't like something, but I was asked that question to this reggaeton artist, right? And he said, yeah, women throw themselves at me. Have I, he said, what do you say? Have I, what's that word I'm trying to use? Have I, what the fuck, man? I hate when I do this.
Like, get caught up in that type of shit?
Do I, entertainment? Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And then he was like, but do I go to my, I was like, my manager knows. When I say it's time for go, it's time for me to go. Yeah, there's pretty women out there, you know, like, he's like, you know, I'm traveling the world.
Right.
There's women, like, will tell me, like, the moms will tell me, oh, I'll let you have sex with me and my daughter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
Some shit like that. They would say, like, the weirdest things, you know, they'd be like, what the fuck? Just because I'm famous. Yeah, like, I'm good looking. But at the end of the day, that person just wants to say, I fucked.
Right.
Right? They don't have what my wife have. That when I get home, it's the support, the mental, family, all that stuff. I was like, so it's hard. Yeah, because don't get me wrong, it's hard as fuck. Because there's women out there, like, I'm saying my wife is beautiful. Right. You know, but at the end, like I said, we're men. Somebody throws at you that's attracted, you might bite on it.
Right.
You know, but he's like, that's why, like, I kind of like do it. I don't really go to parties. I don't really do this. And if I do, I tell my manager, like, or my whoever I'm with, is like, I just want to be in my own little spot with my people and whatever. So I was thinking about that, and I'm like, damn, that's true. And I'm saying, like, when we hit that fame start, there's gonna be people like coming in that are, you know, cute and stuff. How we gonna react to it, right?
Yeah.
And it's true. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, you know, you're gonna be like, oh, this girl's good. Right. But what he said at the end of the day, what you have at home is better than this girl that just wants to say, I fuck Mark or I fuck AB, you know, just for the cloud, you know what I'm saying? And then you ruin your whole marriage and the person that actually did care about you, and now you don't have nobody.
Yeah.
And I was like, so he said also, like, if you're famous, and he's like, this is what happens when when you become famous, right? You have a girlfriend. It always, if that girl's not for you, they end up leaving, and they're just fucking everything.
Right.
And I'm like, that's true. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but your question was,
are they more attractive? Are successful people more attractive than?
Well, yeah. At the end of the day, because everybody's chasing that paper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if that if you like there's social media experience out there when like they have like they look like a bum, but then they go to get in this nice car, they're like, oh shit, like of course you're more attractive. You could be the ugliest nigga, but if you drive a fucking Maserati, nigga, like they're like, oh fuck,
for real.
But yeah, I think so. I think definitely like if money talks.
Yeah, and I also think, there's a saying out there that says like, you're not ugly, you're just broke.
Yes.
So of course, once you get money, you can fix anything about you. You know, you can.
You don't even have to fix it, bro. It's just like you just fucking flaunt that shit out and be like, they're gonna be like, God damn, this nigga.
Yeah, but it's like, cause like when you have money, there's new opportunities that comes to you. You can look at yourself and say, oh, I want to fix my skin.
I want a bigger dick.
Yeah. it's some shit that you couldn't afford then, but you can afford now. Or if you want to fix your face, or you want to fix your teeth, you could do that off the rip. If you got hair loss, you want to fix your hair, you can get a full set of hair. If you want to fix
like if I do ever become rich, bro, I don't think I would worry about my appearance. I like more like stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
just like
a house, cars, jewelry, fucking like things that I wouldn't be able to buy now. Like, I mean, I really don't care about it. I was like, man, I was gonna be a fighter, bro. Like, I don't really give a fuck with my like. At the end of the day, my face will be fucked.
That's true.
Up. So I didn't really give a fuck. Like, I feel like I'm more material. Like,
yeah, you just want those like, things that you want.
I could pull up on a fucking on a huck that fucking Jeep. Oh damn, like this motherfucker. Like, okay, cool.
That's true.
Give me a TRX. And you're like, fucking. But yeah, I think so. I think. Well, I know. Do you think it's the same thing with girls? I think no. Like us, like when we see somebody or a lady with money, you think she's attractive?
Yeah, because
I don't.
Okay,
I think it's more, and it goes back to like the man and girl thing.
Yeah, I think. All right, if I see a girl, and she has a certain type of accomplishment, she becomes like a doctor. One of the famous doctors, richest doctors. She's known for doing heart surgery or some shit like that. Her level of achievements and being smart is it's a certain level of attractiveness.
Yeah.
That she knows how to do certain things and she knows how to save a person's life. That's attractive in a sense that she knows how to do shit like that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's not even her being famous at that point. It's just her having that skill that she knows how to do that. Like, that's attractive. Like, damn, you book smart. You know how to do some shit like that. The anatomy of a person. You know what not to cut. When you fucking cutting out somebody's heart, replacing it. Like, she knows that. Like, that's crazy. And meeting somebody like that, like, it's
I think it has to be, to me, I think it has to be like actually like physical too, bro. It can't just be like mental, like like I think.
Oh yeah, just
Lydia,
appearance.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, like Lydia, like she became a teacher. Like, oh wow, like she's teaching kids. Like you know what I'm saying? But if you're not, I mean, you can have all this doctorates and all this fucking thing, but at the end of the day, if you're not.
Yeah, if you don't look good, at least.
I'm not fucking with it. I mean, that's me. Like, I mean, like, I don't know if I ever told the story when this lady at churches offered me $500,000. I don't know if it was true, but $500,000 to one night. So I came and told Lydia. I said, yo, like, this lady, and she was old, beat up, but she owns a bunch of properties and stuff like that. So I said, man, $500,000, we're set. She's like, no. I'm like, fuck. And she told me, so I come back in 2 weeks and you let me know what your answer. I said, look, I told her I had my plan. I like, get her drunk, right? put her to bed. I go to bed. When she wakes up, I take my pants off. I'm like, hey, it was good. Damn.
It happened.
Hey, it was good. And she's, you know, like, nah. She was like,
nah, you gonna have to put in some work, nigga. She gonna be like, nah, fuck getting drunk. I'm trying to get, some of that.
I perform better when I'm drunk.
We gonna get drunk.
Nah, you drink first, nigga. Like, but no, they have to be. I mean, I can actually because she's a girl, right? So like, let me see if she will answer. If she will, I'm gonna be like, pretend like I'm, you know, like you're not married. Like, fucking answer the question like if you're not married. But, like, is it the same thing? Because for me, I don't know about you. Like, it has to be at least, hello? No. It has to be at least some type of attraction. Hello?
Right.
Hey, can you come in real fast? All right. She's all like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like every time.
And by the way, we both got wives, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, my girl, she gonna definitely be like, what the fuck you talking about?
Like, you talking about divorce and shit? And now you talking about this shit?
You going too far on this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gonna get mad, but it's all good.
But I think it depends on the person though.
Yeah.
Like it has to be like, to me, like it has to be a little, I mean, get the mic real fast. It's bright, like a diamond.
It is really bright.
I had to ask you, are you sleeping?
No, but it's not this
What were you doing? Oh. All right, we're gonna ask you a question. Just pretend like you're single.
Yeah, you're single at this,
ready to mingle, right?
You're single at this point, right?
So is a guy that has money and accomplishments more attractive than just a bum? Like not a bum, but like a regular.
I mean, better than a bum.
I mean, like me.
Just the average Joe.
Like, you know, like a fucking, what is it called, middle class?
I guess it depends on your, I mean, in my opinion, like, personality.
Yeah.
All right, but.
If we vibe or not vibe, because you could.
That's true.
But if he didn't have, like the looks, like, them motherfuckers butt ugly. Like, but he's like a fucking brain surgeon that has, like.
No.
No. Like, he hits you up like.
All right, but the question was, is a man or a woman more attractive because their accomplishments? No?
I think so.
So if you met a man with like a doctorate and is an open heart surgeon, like just him knowing, being book smart like that, you wouldn't think like, oh, that's.
And don't say it because I'm here. Like, just,
don't.
Like,
you're like just off of that. Like, is that attractive? Like him just knowing that.
I mean, being knowledgeable on something.
You said what?
Being knowledgeable on something. Like,
especially at something like that.
But what I told him was like, it has to, like, it kind of depends on the person, right? Like for me, like it has to be some looks. Like it has to, like, you have to have looks. I don't like. I was like, you could have you could be a brain surgeon and you could fix my tumor right now. But if I don't find you attractive, then is that wait? That's a good question.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, more attractive. I don't find you attractive. Like, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, can you fix my brain?
But I think everyone's different.
But that's
some
what I'm
people
saying.
like
money.
Smart. No, well, not just that, because it could just be somebody smart and not have a lot of money.
And I told AB that, you know, if a woman tells me that she is a doctor and she's an open heart surgeon, even if she's not attractive, like that, her saying that and being that book smart, it kind of, it's a turn on to a certain extent. Of course, the physical appearance is always the man.
No, I'm asking this. What? Right? You fin done? What if she looked like?
That's kind of difficult to answer, bro. Because as a man, of course, we look at appearance first. But
that's what I'm saying.
It's a certain attractive thing to hear that. That kind of like it's a turn on. Like, okay, she knows how to manage a person's life.
You give her a chance though. Like you be like, oh, fucking, I'm open to it.
Yeah,
you would.
Yeah, I would give her a chance. Yeah, like we can date, but like I probably wouldn't make her my wife or my girlfriend. I don't know. It depends on how the dating scene goes. I don't know. I don't know. It's just me.
I don't know.
And I think it's everyone's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's different. Like me, you could be the smartest person in the world, but if you're not my type, I'm not gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, I mean, but that it does play into that. She has to be my type as well, but just that in particular thing, it's like it's attractive. Like,
yeah, that was just a question.
Yeah, we had to get a woman's perspective on that one. Yeah, that's kind of hard to answer too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just on that person. So thank you, love you. But yeah, I think. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments down below.
Yeah, man, if you attracted to somebody with accomplishments, has a lot of money, we definitely want to hear your
thoughts
on that
and
one.
Why. But guys, it was a cool episode. Just a little recap on what Mark has been doing, what I've been doing. But I think next couple weeks is gonna be a bulk guest.
Oh yeah,
we're trying to get all guests in here. So, yeah, man. If you don't follow me, you can follow me on Instagram or TikTok, anywhere. AB_PR.
If you don't follow me, you can follow me on all social media platforms except for Facebook, because we don't fuck with them no more. I'm on.
Why not?
Man, I just kind of drifted off from Facebook, man. Too many politics.
I just hop on there and just look at the videos. I didn't even like I don't do nothing. I just watch the video. But
I got everything else except for Facebook. On TikTok, it's IMXGood1. I changed my name, so it's IMXGood1. And as well on Instagram, it's IMXGood, all one word. It's Snapchat as well, man. Follow your boy.
And if you don't follow the podcast, you can always follow the podcast in the WOODZ pod on everything. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, the notification button, because it helps with the algorithm. And
yes,
guys, always stay blessed, be blessed, one love,
peace.